Hey guys, welcome back to your girl's channel. This is Dominique here, and you are now entering into Dominique's world. So I know it's been a while since you guys seen me, but as y'all can see, I am still cute. I'm still cute, you know. I'm doing my best. I'm living well. I'm healthy. I mean, we do got a lot of scares out here. Like, we went from COVID and all their different strings and strands, whatever you want to call it, and then we now are on monkeypox. Yeah, it's just the earth and the world's not giving what it's supposed to. So most of the time I'm just in the house chilling. Like, I'm low. I'm out the way. You ain't got to worry about me. But enough about all of that. I wish everyone is doing well. I have some things that I would like to talk about, but I cannot talk about them just yet. I gotta wait till everything is like finito. I need for everything to fall into place, so I do not want to jinx anything that I have up and coming, because I am a firm believer when it comes to when you start opening your mouth and you start talking too much, things don't go the way it's planned. So I am learning, and I'm just gonna, keep my mouth tightly shut until it falls into place. So today I have a couple of questions that I had received into my DM on Instagram, and I wanted to answer a couple of these questions for you. I'm not gonna make this video long because your girl loves to talk. So I'm gonna just answer a few. The first question is, what's the craziest thing a customer asks you to do? The craziest thing, I had a lot of customers ask me a lot of different things. Basically when men come to the strip club, or women, that's like a safe place for them. Most of the time it's more men, because women, they do their own thing. But men will come to the strip club and basically they're not getting what they want at home, so they feel like they're gonna get it from the strip club. Basically want to be around other people that probably think the same way they do. So with that being said, I had one guy who was into the dominatrix lifestyle, and at the time I wasn't, but basically he trained me. He trained me to become a part of that reality for him. And he would come to the club and he just liked to get beat. And he used to bring his different type of punishment. Like, whatever he wanted to get beat with, it didn't matter if it was a paddle, it didn't matter if it was a belt or a damn board. Like, whatever he wanted, he would bring his own toy or his own pleasure, I guess. But he used to have me beat his bare ass. And I know a lot of y'all probably like, you did that? Yes, I did. Because he would pay for like a half an hour or an hour, and then he would give you a tip on top of that. But baby, he made that arm so strong. It definitely hurting after a while, because it's like you just keep hitting. And it wasn't like the rooms was closed off, because they wasn't. And the customers that would be at the bar listening, they would hear him getting beat. And at first I used to be embarrassed, like with my head down, like, oh my God, like. But when I realized he used to walk out that room proud, shit, I started walking out that room proud too. I started looking like, who next? Who won it? Who won it? And by me doing that, that just made me want to know more about the dominatrix lifestyle. Your girl be doing a little bit, but I'm still under wraps, Everything ain't for everybody. And what I mean by that, if you ain't paying, it ain't for you. Because I'm not doing it for free. Okay? Also had another guy. He used to want me to wear like pantyhose, or just knee highs, socks. And he used to want me to walk him like a dog, and he would be like, yes, mistress. And I used to get so excited to hear that, because I was in control, and I like to be in control because I am very much a leader. So for me to walk this man like a dog, and for him to like rub his face onto my stockings, I used to get paid for that too. And then I knew that was his thing, so he used to give me a tip on top of that. And I used to let them have them stockings, because what am I going to do with them? Like, what am I going to do with them? I'm not gonna wear them again. Like, I used to get new stockings because I knew that was his thing. So yeah, I did it. I'm not ashamed to admit, but I did it. Okay, what is the next question? Have you ever had an aggressive customer? No, I did not ever have an aggressive customer. I did experience someone else having a situation, and I think that's because he wasn't trying to pay her. I don't know what she did in the back, because clearly I wasn't there. I don't know if she did what she did and he didn't like it, or he liked it and he just ain't had the money. But yeah, them two was like tug of war. Like, they was going back and forth to the point where security had, get in the mix of it. I think I can honestly say these clubs, like the owners and managers, don't give a fuck about us women. Like, and we're the reason why the men come there. They come to see us. They're not coming here just for no beer. How dare the managers or the bosses take up for the customers? Like, I know y'all think customers are always right, and that's that little bullshit saying they say for fast food or whatever establishment where customers are, but that's some bullshit. I never experienced that, and I always felt like after seeing someone else go through that, I used to take my shoes off. And I know y'all probably like, why you take your shoes off? Because I never wanted nobody to try to get over on me when it comes to get my money. Like, no. Like, I let them know, like, I'm gonna take my shoes off, because if you try me, I'm gonna clock you upside your head. And I know they thought that, like, I was joking, but I was dead ass serious. Like, I'm not doing nothing crazy back here, but I'm damn sure gonna let you get over on not paying me either. Like, no. What is the scariest thing you ever experienced at a club? The scariest thing that I ever experienced at a club was when I seen a young woman in the bathroom, like in the back of the locker room where the dancers get dressed at, start to overdose. Like, to me, that was the scariest thing that I ever experienced. And I was like, I was so shocked. Like, I seen this young girl start to turn blue to the point where someone was like, yo, help her. Like, I was shocked. I wouldn't know what the fuck to do. So I started screaming, and then the manager at the time, she came back there, and she basically, I don't know if she experienced something that happened like this before at another club, or I don't know, but she was doing what she needed to do to help the young woman. And she was doing that. Another dancer was calling 911, and it was just happening so fast to the point where your girl, I didn't know if I was coming or going. Like, I was like, oh my God. No, she didn't pass that day, but I haven't seen her since, so I hope she's doing well. But that was the scariest thing that I ever encountered, and I couldn't dance no more after that. Like, I couldn't. I was so like frantic to the point where I was like you hear these stories, but to experience it and see that shit, that's a different kind of feeling. That right there, that shit was a no for me. Like, And I never done drugs. I ain't gonna hold you. I tried weed twice, but I ain't even a smoker. Like, I don't smoke. Like, I won't do no type of drug, especially if it's gonna get me sprung out. Nah, all I see is my money. It's just going down the drain, and no. What is the next question? Are females customers worse than males? Yes, the fuck they are. I'm gonna be honest with you, they are, because women think that they are God gifts to the world, and I definitely do think that I am God's gift to the world, but some women be doing too much. Like, they just do. Like, some women want to be the man and the woman, so I kind of understand, because sometimes I'll be wanting to be like that, but I ain't talking about like trying to touch on a female private parts, trying to be all aggressive. Like, baby, calm down. You and I got the same thing. Like what? Like, damn, you never seen something like this so beautiful before. Like, calm down. But females are definitely aggressive. Let them get liquor into their system. Like, they be ready to jump on the damn stage and want to dance too. Like, girl, sit the fuck down and let me get my money and let me get my coin. But they are also very generous. They are. So when they be real generous, you kind of can tolerate them a little more. I mean, shit, you can tolerate a man a little more when he's being generous. You being cheap? I ain't having a seat next to your ass. Next question is, what did dancing teach you? Dancing taught me a lot. Dancing taught me to always be humble. Dancing taught me to never forget where you started from. Because I done seen women, soon they get a little bit of money, they don't smell their shit. And with me, because I always remember where I started from. Like, I remember before dancing, my credit score used to be get the fuck out of here. You ain't getting this. Dancing, I was able to pay off student loans that I had. I was able to take care of things that was on my credit. And, you know, I was able to get my own apartment. Because, you know, I used to be like sleeping on my friends' couches. I ain't gonna hold you. I was, because that was just me being lazy. But bitch, dancing changed my life. And I ain't talking about for the bad. Like, it didn't. You know, sometimes dancing probably changed the worst in some people. But for me, I was always headstrong. I always knew that I wasn't going to get caught up. And I always stayed humble. And that's why I'm here now. Like, I won't never forget where I came from. I just know when I'm making money, I'm stacking it. Like, I don't give a damn. I don't care if I made probably like $100 on a slow night. Best believe I'm putting 50 of it up, and I'm gonna keep 50. But I ain't no damn bum, and I ain't no dummy. So I'm gonna always do what I gotta do for me, and I'm gonna always make sure that I'm good. And now that I'm a mother, it's over for you hoes. I don't have time for anything. If it's not about me or my son, keep it moving. All right, what's the next question? All right, this one might be a little TMI, but I'm gonna give it to you guys anyway. And the question was, when you were on your cycle, have you ever bled through your thong? During the first couple of days, I wouldn't dance because I'm not in the mood to be touched by nobody. I just wanna be home in my bed, relax. I never had the experience that where I bled through. And if I think I did once, but thank God I wear black thongs. So if that was to happen, you wouldn't really see it. So for the most part, during the first couple of days, I stay home. And if I'm still on it, you know, I always make sure that I'm well covered. Because, you know, back in the day, some OG told me, like, you know, the makeup sponges that you use to like to blot your face. She was like, all you do is insert that thing and just let that sponge catch everything. And I was like, seriously? Damn. Like, that was something new to me, because I ain't never heard no shit like that. I never want to see the next woman fall. So I ain't saying we gotta be best friends, but I would, you know, like, give a new dancer or somebody that's willing to take my advice some pointers, because we all started from the bottom. Like, I know who I am when it comes to being a genuine person. Like, everybody's not genuine, and don't get it twisted. Like, I got a side of me too that I have no problem being a cutthroat ass bitch, but I'm cool, I'm chilling, and that's just how I see it. And it's 5:34, and I have to pick up my son by 6 o'clock, because if not, your girl is going to have to pay a late fee, and I wish they would. Sorry if I couldn't get to all the questions, but if you have any questions that you want me to answer, all you have to do is go to the comment section and just write whatever you feel like you want to ask me, and I'll make sure that I get back to you. And all you gotta do for me is subscribe and turn on your notifications, so whenever I drop a video, you wouldn't know that I'm dropping one, and you'll be watching me like I'll be watching these other YouTubers to like 3 o'clock in the morning. YouTube is very addicting. So turn on your notifications, subscribe, tell your friends to follow your girl, and Follow your girl on TikTok at Dominique's World. So stay tuned. Mwah.